Uh, Weekend newsletters a little early this week, as you know. I'm taking the next couple of days off, so there won't be any video until probably Thursday evening. There will be some updates. We'll be checking in, so don't worry about that. If there's some stocks and the market looks like we're going to get some plays, there will be alerts. So, ugly session on Friday. We pretty much, if we flip over to the daily chart, what looked like a very nice reversal on Thursday ended up being a bull trap, and down we went pretty hard on Friday. A lot of things possible excuses for the sell off we saw on Friday. The biggest one among them was just fun window dressing, but the financials and large caps really got taken to the woodshed on Friday. Small and mid caps actually weren't that bad. They've been pretty much leading this sell off over the last couple of weeks, and sellers moved into the large caps on Friday. We closed below the 50-day moving average. We're right above the uptrend line. That dates back to late July. And, if we see another sell off here on Monday, which is possibly what we're looking at, although if you flip over to the 15-minute chart and we scroll down a little here, the MACD on the Dow 15-minute chart, you'll remember last Sunday I mentioned that when we have this positive MACD cross on the 15-minute chart, we usually see a pop on the open on the next trading session. Here we have the same sort of thing. I was saying in the chat room that odds were pretty good we'd see a gap down probably on Monday, followed by an upside reversal. Just looking at the 15-minute chart here, we might see a small pop first on Monday and then have to see where they take us from there. So if you're looking to lighten up on positions, you might get a pop to do so early on Monday. But again, we are just sitting in high cash. We're only playing a couple of stocks right now, and we're just going to see what's happened. Also, that's another reason why I'm taking a little break here. Let's see what the market does, and let's not force any trades and just sit back and wait for trades to develop. US dollar has been bouncing around here. It still is unable to break its downtrend line. We're looking at the 50-day moving average. A move over 77 would be bad for the market. So that is the level we'll be keeping an eye on. We might see it tested early this week, and essentially what's been happening: dollar up, market down, dollar down, market up. So we'll be continuing to monitor that pretty damn close. SMH, we had another close under the 50-day moving average. This is po- among the largest or longest under 50-day moving averages we've been since the March lows. So we'll need to continue to watch the SMH pretty closely. If we do not see a snapback to the 50-day moving average early this week, we're looking at a gap fill back in the 22s area. So 10% possible downside on the SMH. And a good way to keep an eye on that would be Google and of course Apple. They're both approaching the 50-day moving average. They were mentioned as possible short slash put plays last Sunday, down nicely and approaching key support levels. Just watch these two stocks really closely here. If we see breakdowns in them, then we're looking at larger downside risk in the markets. Next support level on the Dow is this 9,200 to 9,400 is the next support zone that we're looking at. 9,200 is the September lows, which the small caps have gone to, so it would not be out of the question to see large caps do the same sort of retrace that we saw. And then the 9,300 to 9,400 area is the October lows and the 38% Fibonacci retracement from the July lows to the recent highs. So we've got a lot of support bands just below if we do snap through that strong uptrend support line. Stochastics are down on oversold levels, so we've got a lot of conflicting technicals here right now, and that's another reason why we're heavy cash and just sitting on the sideline. Really, our plays are pretty far and few between. ASTM, very nice bottom bounce we saw on Friday. Even though the market was down, we saw a nice bounce. Uh, Next 2 weeks are going to be key for this stock. We're expecting a big news release come November 14th, and would continue to accumulate down in this area with a target of 48 to 50 cents on this one. Zone is our other long-term play, right at support here. So if we do see a bounce back on the market, this is where we'll. The Russell 2000 index deeply oversold right now. This is where we'll see the first bounce if we're going to get a bounce. But again, we're not forcing any trades right now, and just sit on the sidelines. We'll jump in when we see the right time. And that's pretty much it for the update. Really short update. High cash. Be patient. We need the sell off. The bigger it gets, the more plays that there'll be on the next bounce. The Bears are going around thumping their chest right now. So be it. We're sitting high cash. Let them take the market to the woodshed right now, and then we'll swoop in and grab all the bargains. That's it for the video. See you guys in the chat room late next week.